Greetings, direct, impulsive, energetic Aries. My name is Eliane Nicole. I'm an astrologer and a tarot card reader. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Right now, I'm going to do the Aries forecast for 2019. And this forecast is an entire year overview. And I look at the months of the year, and I also look at the houses of the zodiac. This is a great reading. It's a very special reading I do at the beginning of every year. I highly encourage you to contact me for your own personal reading because it gets a lot more in depth. And it's a 1 hour reading with me. So contact me for your own. But I'm going to do a very brief, quick, general version for all of Aries just to give you an idea of what the reading is like. And I'm gonna lay out all the cards. When I do it for you, let's see, in person, like I said, we can get into a lot more detail. So I'm going to use the other deck. This is my Thoth deck to pick your significator. When I do it for you, your significator is from your birthday. But since I'm doing it for general Aries, I'm picking the significator. Okay, so Aries, your significator for 2019 is the Chariot. So that is forward movement, that's progress. It can mean literally transportation for some people, but that is the theme for Aries, the go get it. Riding towards your goals. And in January, we see that Aries enters the beginning of the new year having some communication dynamics going on. It looks like there could be some power dynamics in communication. It could possibly involve more than one other person. In February, we see Aries having a lot of fun in the sun, joy and happiness, possibly even a vacation. In March, we see Aries experiencing heartache of some kind, the Three of Swords. For some Aries, this could be a love triangle. For other Aries, this could just mean pain or loss from a separation or ending of some kind. For other Aries, it could mean an actual literal surgery. In April, Aries, we see, possibly an award or a gift, a contract or a negotiation that goes well in your favor. It could be a promotion at work or getting a new job. This is a good money and business card for Aries in April. In May, we see Aries is having a hope or desire of some kind. There will be some Aries who are launching a new hope or desire in May. For other Aries, there could be some emotional exhaustion happening in May. In June, Aries, everything seems to be coming together well for you. You seem very happy. You may be even traveling overseas, or you could be in a situation where your profile is really raising and you're gaining a lot of attention and recognition for something that you're involved in. For July, I see Aries is needing to make a decision. They may be in the gray area about something. They may be feeling out of balance, like things are unfair, unjust. Might be dealing with a situation of duality that you're having trouble managing. In August, I see a big change for Aries. The Death card can mean, death, sometimes the literal death of a loved one or somebody close to you, but it could also be the death of a job, the death of a relationship, the death of a way of life. So that's in August for Aries. In September for Aries, we see the High Priestess reversed. And this looks like, for some Aries, this will manifest as a gossip situation in your life. For other Aries, yes, it could mean that secrets are coming out or rising to the surface, new information is surfacing. For some Aries, this could be a mother or a grandmother or a wise woman in your life who is may be ill, or who you're not seeing eye to eye with, or any of those kinds of things. There's a wobble. And in October, we see Aries exploring ideas of tradition and morality and values and conventionality. In November, Aries, for some Aries, this will be a pregnancy. For some Aries, this will be just very fertile growth of new ideas and creative enterprises. For other Aries, this is a motherly, matronly woman, sexy woman who's playing figuratively into this month. And then for December, we see you guarded and in denial about something in December of 2019, Aries. And so that's kind of like the quick year overview of what's going on in the months. And like I said, I went around and I did that very quickly. If you get your own reading, we go into much more depths in the cards and what comes before and what comes after and what that all means. And it's usually an hour-long reading, but I'm trying to knock these out in about 15 minutes just to give you guys a taste of what I do. So now I want to go and talk about the houses of the zodiac. And in the first house is the house of identity and personality is the Three of Swords. So it looks like maybe that Aries may be having a bit of an identity crisis in 2019. Maybe Aries is wanting to make some changes in that realm to feel more fulfilled or at peace. Money looks good for in the house of money and resources. It looks good for Aries in 2019. In the house of siblings, we see that there may be a hope or desire around your siblings in 2019. You might also be finding a sibling who's experiencing some emotional exhaustion in 2019. If it's not your siblings, then it's your neighbors. It's the house of neighbors. It's also the house of creativity, so it could be, it's also the house of communication. So this could mean that there are some blockages in communication around emotional issues for Aries in 2019. The house of home is looking great for Aries in 2019. You look very happy with your home life. In 2019, the house of children, it looks like children are expensive. It looks like there's some decisions needing to be made around children. It's looking like there may be some gray areas that need to be clarified around the children. And also, if you don't have children, then this is around creative projects. You may be needing to make a decision around a creative project you're working on that you've been in the gray zone about. Maybe you are somehow deading yourself with your creativity or something. And in the house of service, it looks like there are going to be some changes for Aries, and it looks like you might also be in service around death. If there's a death in your life or someone close to you has death, it looks like the Aries is going to be being of service in that realm somehow. And also in 2019, there could be new information for Aries that's in a relationship. I think that there could be some new information coming to the surface in your relationship. Some secrets possibly rising to the surface in 2019. And in, the house of sex, death, rebirth, and transformation, it looks like you will be dealing with institutions and, and dealing with morals and values in those areas. And in terms of travel and exploration, it looks like a very fertile time for travel for Aries. It looks like a very good time for travel and exploration in 2019. If you are not literally traveling, then you will be doing some internal traveling, some figurative traveling, Aries. And then in the 10th house of career and attainment, Aries looks a little bit maybe guarded and in denial around that area of their life, that maybe there's some things that they need to be paying attention to and the landscape that they're choosing not to look at in terms of their career and attainment right now. And in the house of friends and business associates and organizations, we see power dynamics of communication with Aries. And then finally, in the house of hidden karma, we see some real joy and happiness coming. So there is, in this case, it looks like some really hidden good karma that's going to be coming back and paying you some rewards this year in 2019, Aries. So congratulations on that. Job well done. So that's my quick overview of 2019 for Aries. Again, I'm trying to do these in less than 15 minutes for the YouTube channel, but when I do this reading, it's really a long and in-depth reading where we go into the cards and I talk with the client and we get more into detail about their life. I encourage you to contact me for your own New Year reading, and thank you for joining me here. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please tell your friends to subscribe and to watch their New Year video. And even though I'm doing these New Year videos, I will still be posting my specific January overviews for all the signs as well. So while this is the whole year for Aries, still look out for your January Aries with me coming up soon. And have a good day. Thank you for joining me. Happy New Year, Aries.